Hello everyone, and welcome to a brand new video on the channel. Today we're back with Too Hot to Handle Season 3, and this is Episode 5, Chapter 14. If you don't remember, in the last part, things were getting a little bit sus with Poppy. I don't like her. There's something about her that I do not get on with at all. But Jiraiyu ended up giving us a little bit of a lap dance, which was so wonderful. And then Poppy tried to steal him from us, like she tried to do with Carmen as well. It's a very weird situation we've got going on here. Very weird indeed. But let's head into Too Hot to Handle and see what's going to happen today. Your group is officially on Lana's naughty list. I wonder why. Can you convince her you're learning, or will she take drastic measures? Here we go. Everyone listens with bated breath, not daring to utter a word. Sean and Giselle. Giselle hides her face in the crook of Sean's neck. Your behavior today was nothing short of disappointing. Instead of following my rules, you have broken the most egregious one. No, sex. You can practically feel jaws dropping all over the floor. You did what? What? Did I hear that right? You guys had sex? Yes. Giselle can't meet anyone's eyes, and Sean's as red as a tomato. Your rule break has cost the group $20,000. Oh no! Okay, note to self, sex is worth $20,000. Everyone's shocked into silence, until Taz starts laughing. I'm sorry, what's so funny? And the look on your faces, like all of your dreams just died in an instant. Lana's probably just having us on. Very funny, Lana. She's not exactly known for slapping in the comedy department. I think she's serious. That is so much money. Also, Beatrice's dress is everything. Oh my gosh. Beatrice looks genuinely sad. Meanwhile, Jiraiya's face is expressionless because he knows what's coming. All right, maybe we need to simmer down. It's not the first time it happened, is it? Why are you looking at me? You spent the same amount with Victoria, genius. Jiraiyu sighs and shakes his head. How about Sean and Gigi walk us through what happened? I think I speak for everyone when I say this. I don't care about how it happened. Touché. I can't believe Giselle and Sean had sex. I'm jealous, man. You can't help the pang of jealousy within you. Don't take this the wrong way, everyone, but I only wish it had been me. Jiraiyu looks at you in amusement, but no one else matches it. Sorry, Jessie, but you're not really my type. Giselle huffs. I feel so bad. That is not all. Oh no. No. During the party, I so graciously prepared for you. Jessie and Jiraiyu flagrantly ignored my rules. But what could have... Oh, you remember the way Jiraiyu was grinding against your lap? And the way you definitely encouraged it? You didn't even know you broke a rule? How is that possible? Jiraiyu nods at you, unable to meet anyone's eyes. Well, we thought a lap dance would be innocent, but I guess not. We got a bit carried away. Oopsie. Like you have any right to talk. Jessie and Jiraiyu. Your rule breakers cost the group $4,000. Oh, it's not the end of the world, especially not compared to a whopping 20. The prize fund now stands at $171,000. It would behoove you to follow my rules to the letter. Fail to do so, and I will take extreme measures to rectify your behavior. Lana flickers off, leaving you all in stunned silence. Jiraiyu offers you a cheeky smile, trying to make you laugh. It works, and you chuckle softly. Carmen huffs. That's pathetic, honestly. Jiraiyu scowls at Carmen. Maybe it'd be worth the money if Jessie picked me as a partner instead. Because I doubt your pelvic thrusting was worth the price tag, Jiraiyu. Come on, Carmen. Take a few deep, calming breaths. Loosen up, and Jessie might choose you for her next lap dance. Carmen visibly tries not to seethe, and Jiraiyu bristles but recovers quickly. Avi looks perturbed by the whole situation. We've hardly finished unpacking, and we've gone and misplaced quintuple digits already. I knew you were a wild bunch, but meanwhile, Poppy waggles a finger in your direction. I knew something was up. Didn't look like an innocent dance to me. While Poppy seems amused, others are frustrated at how the night has turned out. Now, come on. We're not the only ones who broke the rules. Not 20 grand, at least. You narrow your eyes in Sean and Giselle's direction. That's not a bad point. That's muggy, Jessie. You don't see me trying to shift the blame onto you, do you? That's hardly possible, considering you spent 5 times more. Right, you know it's serious when someone brings up the maths. Avi's tone is playful, but the others don't seem to match it. Giselle looks like she's about to cry. I really am sorry, everyone. We've been here since day one, you know? And we've been trying to be so good. You have no idea how many rules we didn't break. So throwing 20 grand into the trash now was fine then. I wish you'd just have kissed. Nah, Sean had to take it all the way like there's no tomorrow. And like the prize fund is just his for the taking. Sandwiched between Taz and Matthias, Sean grows more uncomfortable by the second. People are really angry about the rule breaks. I'll say I'm sorry. You cross your arms and take a deep breath. I'm sorry about the rule break, everyone. We genuinely weren't sure if Lana would take it as one, to be fair, but we shouldn't have taken the chance. I appreciate that a lot, Jessie. Yeah, me too. Wow, you lot look like no one shagged until now. Julian raises his arm up like an eager school kid. I did. Oh, you did? Well, if you want me to show you how it's done, all you need to do is hit me up. As Carmen rolls her eyes, Beatrice turns to Poppy. Why'd you say that? Because everyone has this disappointed look on their face. Not even fully angry, just like a Pandora's box has been opened. And now there's no going back. No, please go back. Let's not take this as encouragement to bang anytime we want. That would be all the time. Correct. After a beat of silence, an unspoken agreement lingers in the air. It's bedtime, I think. Party's over. Poppy beams. Or maybe it's only just beginning. Nope, time to go to sleep. I think you might be right on the money there. He then pauses. Or maybe it's the other way around. Giselle sighs, still clearly embarrassed about the amount she and Sean lost. Definitely time for bed. Night, Lana. Good night, Lana. You all stand up one by one and walk out of the cabana, but everyone's head seems hung lower than usual. The next morning, you pad into the kitchen, finding it eerily silent as you make your morning beverage. Everyone was too terrified to break the rules last night. I still can't tell if that's a good or a bad thing. You take a sip of your coffee as your mind drifts to Carmen. Maybe I should make Carmen a drink too. I'm going to make Carmen's favorite. Absolutely. Carmen will be so happy about this. You gather all the ingredients to make Carmen's favorite. Perfect. What are we talking about? You smile at the sound of Carmen's sultry morning voice. Your perfect body, your perfect face, perfect voice. You feel her gentle lips kiss the back of your neck and it makes you smile. How is that allowed? It's a mystery for now. When you turn around, Carmen looks at the drink in your hand. What do you have there? Oh, coffee. She gives you a wary look and you hand her the cup. It's a sweet gesture, but I'm pretty picky. Just try it. She takes a sip and her mouth drops open. A non-fat caramel latte? You made my favorite drink? Why? Why did I make Carmen's favorite? I wanted to surprise you. She liked that. I was thinking of you and I wanted to surprise you. Consider me surprised. In the best way possible. Carmen stares at the coffee like it's liquid gold. And a little like she doesn't know how to thank you properly. Nobody's ever gotten this right before. Gracias, Jessie. Of course. Carmen takes a sip of her drink and sets it aside. I wish I could paint this moment. This very exact one. She loops her arms around your waist, pulling you closer. The sight of you in the kitchen, morning sunlight glinting against your skin. It's another world kind of gorgeous. She leans in to nuzzle your neck and you relax into her touch, your hands caressing her soft skin. Part of me thinks I wouldn't be able to paint you. I'll have to sit behind the easel for weeks making sure every detail of your face is perfect. Her compliment makes your already warm skin heat up more. I could be a patient model for you. Muy interesante. Lana's chime is the only thing that breaks Carmen's intense gaze. Hello, Jessie and Carmen. Please make your way toward the workshop area. Wow, we don't even get a good morning from her anymore. Carmen laughs and squeezes your hand. Guess we should tell everyone before Lana gets mad? By the time you all make it to the workshop area, not everyone is fully awake. Julian rubs his eyes, and Avi tries, and fails, to stifle a loud yawn. The only one who seems to be bright-eyed and bushy-tailed is Chloe. Good morning, lovelies. First things first, I need you all to partner up. Hey, Chloe. Chloe, I have so many questions for you. Is that so? She made a list, Chloe. Happy to hear them later, babe. Right now, I need you all to partner up. Giselle jumps on Sean's back and he gives her a piggyback ride to the station. Also, I'm so sorry, I have not learned Chloe's accent. You all look around and think about who you want to partner up with. Ooh, okay. 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7, 8. There are 8 people to choose from. You know how I like to pick my workshop people? I like to roll my D8 and see who we get. Also, by the way, these dice are so pretty. I know you can't quite see it, but they have a liquid core. Oh, I love them so much. Anyway, I'm gonna roll the dice. 1 is Beatrice, 8 is Avi. Let's see what we get. 3. We're going for Carmen, everyone. Can you see that from her? 3. We're going for Carmen. I wasn't expecting that. I really wasn't. You turn to Carmen, but you notice Poppy's already on her way over there too. Oh, hell no. You hurry as Poppy starts chatting up Carmen. And that's why I think we should... Carmen! Want to partner up? You blurt out the question before Poppy can beat you to it. Relief floods Carmen's face. You read my mind, Trouble. You take Carmen away from Poppy, finding a more private spot to complete the workshop. Once everyone is in position, Chloe addresses the group. Alright, babes. One of the biggest hurdles when it comes to relationships is solving problems together, which is why today we'll be focusing on teamwork. She reveals a silken sash, long enough to wrap around you and Carmen multiple times. First, I want you and your teammate to get wrapped up in each other, literally. Think of this as a representation of the beginning of your relationship. It's fun, it's flirty, you're connecting with each other. You and Carmen don't need to be told twice before picking up the silken sash. Everyone enjoys the process, giggling and squealing as you tangle yourselves up. Julian, who's barely able to stand up straight, calls out to Chloe. Now what? Now comes the challenging part. Work together to untangle yourselves. It's more difficult than it seems. Royd, it's only a rope. How difficult can it— Ow! Sean lands on his butt, his ankle entangled up. And Giselle tries hard not to chuckle. Fine, I suppose there may be more to this. With any luck, you'll learn more than just how to untie knots today. Good luck, babes. I feel the chaperone. Ready to crush the competition, partner? I say we get right to it. You laugh fondly. Will you ever learn that workshops aren't supposed to be competitive? Never. You wiggle to test the sash and find that you're completely bound to Carmen. Your fronts are almost flush and Carmen smirks. In a hurry to get out of here? I thought we were in a hurry to win. You wriggle again, testing the restraints. And this time, Carmen groans. You're making it hard to want to be unbound, you know. Are you a fan of restraints then? Usually, I prefer tying someone else up. What about you? Do I even want to indulge in this fantasy? Yes, I do. I usually prefer switching roles. I enjoy playing with different power dynamics, you know. So you're a switch. I could work with that. Well, I'd tie you up anytime. She lowers her voice then, her lips turning up in a coquettish smile. And for you, I'd even let you bind me. Her words make your cheeks flush with warmth. You and Carmen focus working together at the knots. The first knot is by her hips. It comes undone easily. But then you quickly realize the rest will require some maneuvering. The next knot is nowhere near our hands. This is impossible. A few yards away, Sean and Giselle whoop. You can see they're halfway done with their task. Oh, hell no, we gotta hurry. Vamos! Difficult, but not impossible. You reach for the next knot, tied between Carmen's legs. But you have one hand bound to the small of her back, the other tied to her hand. I'll loosen the knot by pressing close to her. Let's try and get even closer. I like that idea. You press close to Carmen and find her eyes sparkling. Her skin is searingly warm and smooth to the touch. You slide your hand down her body, reaching between her legs. She gasps, and you're tempted to see if you can make her make that sound again. But then your fingers connect with the knot, and you remember your goal. Almost got it. You fiddle with the silk sash a little nervously, but soon the knot falls free. There. The next knot is Carmen's to tackle, and she handles it by rocking against you to loosen the binding. Her thigh slots between your legs, and you can feel your self-control already slipping. Carmen, you rock your hips forward to grind against her thigh. You're distracting me. She slides her leg even higher, and you gasp as momentary pleasure zings through your core. If you keep making sounds like that, I might not mind losing. Remember, Carmen, you're working together to get out, not get off. Carmen huffs, and you laugh at the obvious annoyance. Now, only a few twists and knots remain, and they bring you closer than ever. I have to say, this is a nice way of solving problems. Usually, I'm the type to fight my way through problems, not work through them. She shakes her head and laughs. Sorry, ignore that. I don't know what came over me. How do I feel about Carmen fighting through issues? I can handle it. You give Carmen's hand a reassuring squeeze. I know you're a passionate person, Carmen. I'm not going to change the way you express yourself. In fact, I love how fierce you are. Thank you, Jessie. She simply thanks you, but the way she squeezes your hand back tells you how much your words mean to her. You work as you talk, and suddenly you find yourself untying the final knot. The silky bindings fall to the floor, and Carmen pumps her fists in the air. We did it! Oh yeah! Carmen looks over to Sean and Giselle, who seem to have finished before you after all. Then she pulls you into a crushing hug. You expect her to let go immediately, but she tightens her hold around you. Jessie? Yes? Losing with you feels better than winning alone. But in all honesty, I feel like I won today. Her honest words make you shudder with emotion, and you lean further into the hug, already missing the restraints holding you flush together. One by one, the other couples manage to untangle themselves too. Some manage it easily, while others end up frustrated and exhausted. Beatrice and Matthias are doing their best to communicate, but it's not working. Meanwhile, Isla and Taz celebrate their victory with an intricate 15-second long high five, and you wonder when they had time to practice it. There's a loud thud as Sean falls on his butt. He grumbles, making Gigi laugh. Excellent job, everyone! I know it can be frustrating to be so close to your partner and yet so far away, but you all nailed it! The group cheers, celebrating your small victory. I definitely land a lot. Me too. When I'm tied up, it's usually around the waist when I'm jumping off a cliff, and some of us are merely naughty and prefer to keep the rope in the bedroom. Hush, babe. I'm not supposed to know that. Chloe winks as she goes on to pick up the sash restraints from every station. I'll see you all soon. Bye, Chloe. See ya. Once the workshop is over, you decompress with a long walk. You meander around the retreat, eventually finding yourself in the living room. Poppy is perched on one of the couches, painting her nails a vivid red. Oh, hey, Jessie. What's up? You cross your arms, frustrated. You know what's up. You've been trying to steal Carmen right out from under my nose. And I want to know why. Poppy rolls her eyes. Aw, don't be such a poor sport, Jessie. It's all in good fun. She blows on her nails. If you're that worried, maybe you should hold on tight to Carmen. Is that a threat? I don't know, Jessie. Maybe it's just an observation. You're quite clever. You'll figure it out. She's not done playing games, her. I'll put her in her place. You know what, Poppy? I don't have to waste a second thinking about it. Carmen will always choose me over you. And guess what? Queen of posh sass. I would do the same. Poppy snorts. I'm not posh at all. In fact, don't bother. I don't care. You step forward, unable to conceal the annoyance in your voice. So go ahead, try and come between us. I'd like to say that we won't mind only because we don't want to stoop to your level. I'd much rather attribute that to things like your incompetence and amateur at best cunning. Poppy is left speechless as you turn on your heel and storm out the door. You storm into the bedroom. Who does Poppy think she is? She needs to check herself before she wrecks herself. I know that's not probably a Benidorm reference, but if it is... I mean, Benidorm is on Netflix. UK anyway. You fling open the door, wanting a moment to yourself, but instead you're met by two shocked gasps. Julian and Giselle are wrapped up in the sheets, looking very, very cozy. Julian is shirtless, and it looks like Giselle is equally as unclothed. Whoa, what's going on here? Jessie? We can explain. Jessie, it's not what it looks like. Oh yeah, see if I believe that for a second. Now we did lose $24,000 today. Not our best work. But we also said that we were sorry about breaking the rules, like 35% of people. You gotta play the game, you know? You gotta play the game. 34% of people didn't feel bad at all for losing the money. And 31% sought approval from Giselle and Sean. We also, like 53% of people made Carmen's favourite morning beverage. 12% of people didn't prepare anything for Carmen though. We also indulged in Carmen's bondage fantasy. Like 83% of people, 17% told Carmen you're not into bondage. And 77% of people put Poppy in her place. 23% of you didn't argue with Poppy. Let me know what you chose down in the comments below. Did you indulge Poppy? Did you put her in her place? Let me know. And if you haven't already and you enjoyed the video, please give this video a like, subscribe to see more, and turn on your notifications so you know every single time I upload a video. I've only got one part left of episode 5, and then we're waiting for the next episodes to be released. I know my videos aren't coming out at the same time as the series is, but I'm trying to stay as up to date as possible for members and for me so I don't get spoilers. So let me know what your favorite moment has been so far. Also, members, thank you so much for being part of the channel. I appreciate you so much. Thank you so much to everyone who is on this list and filling up that board so fast. Thank you so much. And if you would like to be a member, there is a join button down below, or it's always linked in the description. Thank you so much for being here. Thank you so much for being wonderful, and I will catch you in the next video. Goodbye.